So, hello everybody. I'm going to read at least one poem from my book, Soque Street Poems, which I hope to transform into a major theatrical production. That's a picture of the street, the cover of the book, right here. It is necessary to, if you can, conceptualize that's a real street. That is the street that I grew up on. This is a real community. And this is a real depiction of what that community was like. This is one of the major poems in the book. In this book, I do try to acknowledge the Native American or Indian or Cherokee, to be specific, Cherokee peoples who populated this land. I never forget that this is their land. Ceremony for 103 Soque Street. Soque is a Cherokee word turned black on the hill across the railroad track in Appalachian foothills, where madness like morning glories took over everyone, trying to be insane and acceptable all at the same time, and all the time haunted. 2 rows of houses along the railroad track. Mr. Oscar Wise, the Peanut Man, and his family still there. In the air and honeysuckles, haunted. Oh, for those of you who don't know, haunted means haunted. Ghosts and stuff live there. Mac, our cousin, he said he saw a casket roll down Soque Street, stopped in front of 103 Soque, and rolled back up the hill again. Mr. Miller's wife, and that's all the name she ever had. She had been dead for years, but we saw her pale, pale face, framed by wild Indian-colored hair pressed against the window pane. At 103 Soque, in the bedroom where most of 18 people slept, there was a square hole in the ceiling. From that hole, one night, a man in white floated down. He ate the light bulb, I swear for God, floated back up. Anthony and Jeff, 20 years later, they saw that light bulb dance up and down, good and sober. Real quick, they split. Fish said the man Jimmy saw sitting over the middle of the well with no head, that was his great-granddaddy. He got his head cut off. Why they stay there, you ask? How do they live? What is there? Near no ocean, just Russell Lake. The other side of and down a steep mountain, nothing to cause this fog. Thick, wet, blinding fog. When fall softened the already quiet hill, leaves fell, muffled and slow in animated fog. In that fog, they dream silence, dreaming each other. In that fog, one walked out at night and never told what she saw, but Miss Cleo knew the fog in the trees, in and out the leaves, winds with wordless voices, distinct, endless. The red dirt hums, the overgrown trees chant, the background calling. Red dirt reaches up, the trees reach down, meet in minds in the same dream, dreaming they are real. We share dreams and short memories. Dreams, memories, and amnesia. At the end of school, we always went somewhere. A bus full of excited children in May headed to the Indian reservation in North Carolina. Each time like the first time, except a few jaded ones. Oh, shoot, not them Indians again. But we were a reservation on Cherokee land, on a beautiful hill of apart hate reserved for the coloreds. And though many of us honestly had Indian blood, we had short memories, dreams, amnesia. The Cherokee could have traveled to Northeast Georgia to look at us, making not beads and moccasins, no touristy attractive stuff, just inventing each other repeatedly on Soque Street.